Respectfully, it's not, and that's okay. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I actually preach the time to the genuine ones with no malicious intentions. I actually hope that you continue to find peace within, regardless to who gave up on you, overlooked you during your journey, regardless of your sexual orientation, your disability, your age, or your religion, or your culture. You matter and you are worthy. No answer, thought process. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I said what I said. Listen, neighbor. No answer, thought process me. You out here disturbing your peace within disturbing your own peace. Bring your own goddamn blood pressure up. Hold on 1 second. Give yourself a second to actually think. You know, you're making yourself emotionally not available. I want you to be available. To understand self-control, that you matter, you're worthy when it comes to discipline. You know, my content is not for everybody. So it's okay for you to exit out the video now. Have a good day. I gotta go. No, it's a thought process for me. Because my content is not for everyone. It's not, and that's okay. I'm not gonna take up too much of your time. Because I understood my existence. Yes, I am beautiful. Yes, I am handsome. When you look in the mirror, what do you truly see? You had insecurity problems. That's what you thought. That's what you thought. But when you don't know how to love, how you go within? When you don't know how to trust, how do you actually feel? To understand your existence. My content is not for everybody. It's not. Nah, respectfully. I understood my love language when it came to my body language. I understood my love language when it came to my body language. Being thankful to have this life within me. To be able to understand my reflection. Seeing another day. Understanding my existence. They would never understand how I understood gravity. How the universe is truly beautiful. And they would try to shortchange you with malicious intentions. All because you believed in your faith. And you wasn't a mistake. No, you wasn't. Confidence is looking real good on you today. You wasn't doing it for likes and views. You actually went within and actually chose you. The energy is different. Even when you're playing a character role, you still understand to go within that you are still somebody. And you are worthy. And you are loved. You know, respect's a two-way street. When certain folks come into your life, they would never understand your love language, how you truly go within. You wasn't trying to cause chaos and confusion, disturb someone's peace. You knew how to respect your neighbor. Even when they put you in secret competition, and it was truly on one side of drama, trauma, pain. They was wearing a mask in the most unhealthiest way. But you still knew how to respect your neighbor. Hold on 1 second. Wait. They would never understand how you understood your beauty to go within. You overcame so many obstacles, you didn't even know how to choose you. You know healing trauma and pain? Healing trauma and pain. What does that even mean if I don't even know how to show up for me? I have folks overlook me. They know how to protect me, let alone love me. They overlooked me. They made me feel like I wasn't worthy, so why would I choose me? You know how this mindset becomes the norm? And especially when folks don't understand you, they overlook you, they can't hear you. You wasn't doing it for likes and views, little clout chasing. They said at the end of the day, can't nobody hold your hand? It wasn't even about that. It wasn't about that. When you wasn't looking for a handout, you just knew how to respect your neighbor. But then they want to know about your whereabouts. When they got malicious intentions, but they couldn't get to know you. Or they did, but they played you close. It's like you at your free will when it came to your intentions, all because you believed in your faith and you knew you wasn't a mistake. Everybody's story is not the same. My content ain't for everybody. They put you in secret competition because you understood your beauty. They don't understand what it took for you to actually show for yourself, to acknowledge yourself, that you are worthy. Wow. That you are worthy. You are worthy. You had to heal childhood trauma that truly brought you chaos and confusion. Everybody's story is not the same when it comes to trauma and pain. How that baby's pain became a their own worst enemy when they became an adult. But they knew one day things would change. They knew one day things would change. That they won't be their worst enemy another day. But during their journey, they still knew how to respect their neighbor good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. That innocent person wasn't running from their past. They understood why certain doors were closed in their life for all the right reasons. The energy is different. Everybody's story is not the same. When you truly understand, actions speak louder than words. You allowed yourself to gain you when you lost you. You are so beautiful. You are so handsome. You are worthy of choosing you. You dealt with so many days when you couldn't even understand your comparency to go within. You couldn't compare the fact that, hold on one second. Yesterday, I thought I was okay, but I don't understand my balance today. I'm getting lost in my words. I'm trying to compare the two. I'm just feeling lost in my own words. You ever try to compare yourself to someone else's life? But everything that you were saying around everybody else, it was truly a lie until your mask fell off. When you least expected, you found someone that truly inspired you, that actually acknowledged you, allows you to actually feel the go within, to let go of those bad habits for all the right reasons. You didn't have to have malicious intentions to kick your neighbor down to see them frown. When they truly wanted to see you smile, when you couldn't see yourself, reflection to actually love yourself, to acknowledge yourself. Everybody's not the same when it comes to pain. My content is not for everyone. How folks be putting themselves in competition when it comes to beauty. When someone's handsome, when someone is beautiful. Yes, she is beautiful. Yes, she carries herself well. Yes, he carries himself well. Yeah, they're going through things right now, but they are still beautiful. Behind all the dirt, if they're going through a situation that they didn't ask for, or if they're going through life itself, and they don't understand the obstacles. Nobody deserves to be homeless, but they're still beautiful. Folks overlook them, kick them down, don't want to see them smile to maintain their life. When you least expect it. When you least expect it. You'd be so surprised who's wishing on your downfall. So you will understand your reflection. They don't want you to love yourself. They don't want you to elevate. They put you in competition and you wasn't the issue. You still knew how to respect your neighbor even when you couldn't see. They said that you think you better than somebody, but hold on one second. I wasn't trying to cause chaos and confusion. I still knew how to respect my neighbor. I wasn't wrong for speaking up for myself when you went against me. And that's the part where they said that you're doing too much. Or because you believe in your faith. To be your authentic self when you wasn't trying to hurt nobody, let alone catch a case. Because you wasn't. In no shape or form. Did you have to cause drama in someone's life? Did you have to disrespect somebody? But they try to suck you out your free will when it came to your intentions. Because you understood your vision. Self-control when it came to discipline, loving yourself, to understand your existence. That you matter and you are worthy. They said that you think you're better than somebody, so we're going to humble you so you can have a seat. And they're going to say, where's your God at now? Why is your God not saving you? Why you're not smiling? What happened? I thought you smiled behind pain. When you don't live in fear, they will never understand even exchange. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And that's okay. But I truly appreciate time to the genuine ones. Always protect your energy, and I say that respectfully. You matter and you are worthy. Always be your authentic self with no malicious intentions. They said you're going to you and nobody, but hold on one second. Your dreams truly came true. You found peace within. You didn't have to make an excuse another day to choose yourself because you actually meant what you said. I just spoke louder than words when you went within. Even when you got lost in your words, you wasn't doing it for likes and views when you meant what you said. That you truly love you to go with that. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process. It's not. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. No need to disrespect me, neighbor, and I say that respectfully. I'm not in competition with nobody, and I am far from a hater. And no, I was not wrong for defending myself, and I don't run from my past. Respect is a two-way street, and I say that respectfully. Respect is a two-way street. Regardless of the outside world, you ever went into someone's life and actually respected them and actually acknowledged them, and you didn't want to see they like them? But when they do stuff for likes and views, little on cloud chasing, what a thirsty view. I didn't understand your lens because it wasn't for me, but I understood your hidden agendas. That you wasn't for me, and that's okay. You can show love to somebody, you can respect somebody, even when you can't even see to understand your own love language. How when you look back, you got good memories with this person, but the whole entire time they had hidden agendas. They didn't want to see you smile. They didn't want to see you elevate. They wasn't even throwing spell work at you in a toxic way. Trying to figure out your training of thought, like, hold on 1 second, did I just eat that day? And then the focus at the end of the day, when I start to get to know new people, I'd be like, hold on 1 second, you don't want to move that way. Because this motherfucker right here, and I say this shit respectfully, it's real disrespectful. He may not do it to you, but I know what I endured that day. A motherfucker tried to psych me on my free will when I didn't have to have malicious intentions. I was in my own lane. They didn't want me to see my purpose, but I understood at the end of the day, God works in mysterious ways. I didn't have to put a name on your label at the end of the day when it came to your dictionary, when it came to who you was. I didn't. You ever been homeless? Because nobody deserves to be homeless. Nobody. You ever been homeless and still was able to help your neighbor? Even when they still had a roof over their head, but they was in a situation. And regardless of what you was going through, to understand your existence, you still never switched up. Even when you was homeless, you still made a way. The roof over your head changed. Life became a challenge, finding work, but you still knew how to respect your neighbor. Even the day they shed that tear, regardless of their situation, at the end of the day, you still told your neighbor, I got your back. I may not know what you're going through right now, but I understand at the end of the day, I'm only human, so I know what the norm looks like, up close in person. To have a heart. When someone wasn't doing it for likes and views, they wasn't. They still was a good person to you. You abused them emotionally, physically, verbally. You put a name in your book at the end of the day, and I say that respectfully. Where you felt like someone wasn't supposed to choose themselves. How you painted somebody to be something that they truly wasn't, only when they realized they was only better than themselves. To understand their existence as they are worthy. To overcome pain, something that you couldn't relate to was gone within. When your neighbor was far from a hater, they wanted to see you win. Someone could have actually helped you with your math when it came to that game plan. And I say that respectfully, but you put them in competition. What was your issue? Someone wasn't trying to outshine you. They was trying to shine a light on you. Because as they elevate, that light was shining on you. Because they didn't look at you like competition. Because they elevate every single day to understand their existence. Something that you couldn't relate to was truly going within. How this type of behavior became the norm. It didn't matter if it was family or not, to do you wrong. And it's sad to say that when you learn a certain behavior, you're wrong. When you're trying to change within. But you still know how to respect folks. Regardless of the circumstances at the end of the day. Folks will paint this out about your past, paint that out about your past, paint this out about your past. But it doesn't live in your reality when it comes to your existence. It don't. You're not running from your past. You don't think that you're better than nobody, but you understood the even exchange to go within and understand your existence. While certain doors in your life was closed for all the right reasons, they would never understand. Hold on 1 second. You ever had to reevaluate your life? Have a moment to yourself, regardless of what you was going through? You lived it, you experienced it, you was truly homeless. You don't wish it on nobody. Nobody. Not even your worst enemy that made you their enemy. Because you don't make enemies. Because you know how to respect your neighbor. Everybody loves you. Everybody knows you. But you stay in your lane. The energy is different. When you find you to love you, they would never understand your existence. Why you truly showed up for you. They disrespected you so bad. They truly wanted to see you frown. They didn't want you to see your existence. They said that you were lame, you were nobody. You would never overcome anything in life. You were nobody. You're a bum. You're a bum. Everything started to replay in your head. And then first thing they said is you moving dysfunctional. Or because now you're willing and able to choose you. And even before then, you spoke up for yourself and you was dead wrong. Or don't be that person, as they say. The one who held everything in. Who didn't express their emotions. Because they all smile so well. Because they wanted everybody to truly smile. To truly elevate around them when everybody around them wanted them to see them frown. You went from being homeless to not. Your situation changed in your life when you understood your existence. That you matter and you are worthy. You matter. They gave up on you, they overlooked you, they disrespected you. You wouldn't have closed that door in their face at the end of the day. You would have made sure they was okay, and they know that. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. You would have made sure they was okay. They was safe. That's what you did for everybody. You made sure they was safe. You respected everybody that you came across. But certain folks, you understood to protect your energy. And know you was not wrong for speaking up for yourself when they try to do you wrong. But of course, they're going to paint you out to be the bad guy. But that's okay. Because you still stand before yourself today to understand your comfort zone. You acknowledge your pain. And you're still overcoming. to understand the obstacles that's still placed in front of you, that you matter, you're worthy. Continue to elevate, elevate, never dim your light. Continue to elevate, elevate, never dim your light. Love yourself, better yourself, never dim your light. I want to be very transparent too. When I turn this camera on, I don't know how I'm gonna start this conversation, how I'm going to start sometimes. And I say that respectfully. But I just want to say this. It doesn't matter if you're homeless or not. Nobody deserves to be homeless, and nobody's situation should be laughed at or disrespected because they're going through a situation in life, because things can happen to you in your favor when you least expect it, projecting that on an innocent person. And I hope that you don't ever have to go through that. Regardless if you made someone your enemy, regardless if you made someone your enemy. Just because you don't like somebody, that don't mean wish bad on them. And I mean when it comes to their financial stability, or when it comes to having a roof over their head. I didn't have to disrespect my neighbor in no shape or form. Certain folks say I need a little guidance. Help me out, help me out. Don't go left. That's what the sign says there in the pathway. Don't go left. Danger. And you decide to go left anyway. And because you decide to go left, you had to relive the lesson. You was already the lesson to yourself to understand your blessing. But you rejected yourself. All because you made someone a competition. And you didn't want them to elevate faster than you. You didn't want someone to become their best self-vision of themselves, to understand their own love language. So you have folks in the background to dim somebody's light. You have folks in the background to project pain on an innocent person because they understood their existence. And they was never part of your race. Folks will swear up and down you're talking about them, but that's not the case. Because everybody's story is different. I'm just saying out loud. But if the shoe fit, then I guess wear it, neighbor. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And I say that respectfully. It's not. I am far, far from a hater. Anybody I ever came across, I wanted everybody to elevate. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. And it's okay that you disrespect me. It's okay. But I know I don't have malicious intentions towards my neighbor. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Just because someone is homeless today, tomorrow, God forbid, something was to happen. And someone was to lose everything, God forbid. And they had to start all over. That challenge alone itself allows someone to understand, to feel, to understand their existence. That they didn't lose themselves another day. Because they understood the growth and they knew where they came from. They remembered, hold on one second, I got this. It's not going to be the norm. But when your enemy doesn't want you to elevate, They would never understand how you understand your existence as to what you overcame. My content is not for everyone. It's not. Oh, and this is entertainment purposes only, and I say that respectfully. To the genuine ones, I say this respectfully. Nobody deserves to be homeless, regardless of your circumstances, regardless of your mental health or not. And I say that respectfully. You matter and you are worthy. And no, you're not wrong for speaking up for yourself. And especially when you don't have malicious intentions. You're not trying to project pain or hurt towards your neighbor. You just knew an even exchange of boundaries and self-respect for yourself to speak up for yourself. The whole self-vision of yourself. That's a vision that they won't understand. How you showing up for yourself today? Whatever they portrayed you to be, it's not your existence today. Just like that same individual, when they have kids or whatever the case may be, they're not the same after they have that baby. And I say that respectfully, no disrespect, because everybody's walk of life is not the same. So when change comes growth, and with growth comes self-understanding when it comes to awareness. You love yourself to better yourself, never them your life. Hold on 1 second, you better, you're worthy. Confidence looking good on you today. No, it's a thought process. I gotta go, I need a nap. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions, and I say that respectfully. Yes, you are beautiful. Yes, you are handsome. They didn't know how to love you. They didn't know how to respect you. They didn't know how to protect you. They didn't know how to show up for you. But you are worthy to understand your existence. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And that's okay. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process. It's not. And loving yourself is not a crime. It's not. So never get lost because someone doesn't understand your confidence and you don't think that you're better than somebody, but you just understand your existence when they want you to get out of character, but you know how to respect your neighbor. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. You never thought that you was better than anybody? In no shape or form. In no shape or form. Did you ever think that you was better than anybody? You just knew who was truly for you and who wasn't. And that's okay. It doesn't mean that you think that you're better than somebody. Certain folks will never be able to understand your love language when you actually choose you. And know that everybody's not meant to be part of your journey, let alone sit at your table. And I say that respectfully. How certain individuals want you to be uncomfortable, or because you have potential to be your authentic self. No, I have to thought about it. You too, you too, you too. But you just gotta find you to go with them to truly love you. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And no, I did not copycat you. And I say that respectfully. I don't want to be you. And then you sat there and say that you're going to bring harm towards me. All because I was being my authentic self. I wasn't trying to be like nobody else but myself. I give credit when it's due. And I say that respectfully. I give credit when it's due. I don't have to have malicious intentions to bring harm towards my neighbor. When they would never understand why you understand your existence. You wasn't doing it for likes and views, let alone cloud chasing. You understood the goal within. You didn't have to play with spoke and attacks a way to go up against your neighbor. When they had hidden agendas for you to get out of character, they wanted you to go take for tack with them at the end of the day, only to realize they was their own issue when it came to their pain, lack of love. All because you knew how to better yourself. And they didn't understand, so they judged. They saying that you portraying to be something that you truly wasn't. You wearing a mask. Hold on 1 second. How? I am being my authentic self. I can't be nobody else but me. And even when you bring the past me up at the end of the day, you still gonna leave out a story. No, it's the thought process because they do it all the goddamn time. Oh! When your past be trying to knock on your door, misery loves company. You try to disturb my peace. I wasn't running from my past because I understood my existence. I understood maturity at the end of the day. Taking accountability for your actions, that energy is different. Especially when you ain't doing it for likes and views alone cloud chasing. We are all not the same when it comes to our intuitions. But I still know how to respect my neighbor, even when they endure pain. Always be yourself with no malicious intention. I say that respectfully. I'm not your genuine love, respect. I attribute time to the genuine ones with no malicious intentions. Have a safe remaining evening. Have a safe remaining year. Protect your energy and protect you and your family with no malicious intentions and stay warm. You're mad and you're worthy. Loving yourself is not a crime. It's not. And I say that respectfully. Yo, folks be swearing up and down that they be doing spell work. It really be the thought process to me. It really do. Leave innocent people alone. And know you're not wrong for speaking up for yourself, and I say that respectfully. You was never part of a competition, but they painted you out to be the issue, all because you understood your existence. Self-control looks real good on you today. You spoke up for yourself how you were supposed to. You were popular alone at the end of the day, walking these streets. Certain folks would never understand how you truly favor, but you ain't have to play godly in the most unhealthiest way because that's how they gonna look at you, like you truly get target. Oh, now you want to bring this word of God up at the end of the day. Hold on 1 second. All I said, I'm not trying to cause no trauma. I ain't got malicious intentions. I was understanding my lane at the end of the day. The line wasn't moving. How folks be trying to project pain. It wasn't an even exchange. Didn't matter where you was at that day. When folks want you to get out of character, they try to antagonize you, to disrespect you, the lack of love that they thought you had, but you actually loved yourself. They recognized at the end of the day, everybody wasn't supposed to be part of your journey. Because anybody at the end of the day that saw what happened, they looking like, hold on 1 second. No, you wasn't dead wrong. Not even a little bit. Because I hope nobody would do that to my folks at the end of the day. And I hope that person who did it to you, I hope someone don't make them feel like figure out they train of thought. You want somebody to do that to your family members or your loved ones or someone that you care and love or respect? No. Because then you want to get physical. No, that's all me. Oh, Lord, I gotta go. My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. It's not. You could go into an establishment. Understand that you wasn't trying to cause drama. You knew how to respect your neighbor. They saying that you're being too aggressive because you're speaking up at the end of the day. That hold on 1 second. All I asked was for customer service. I just wanted to be on the same page. Only to realize that hold on 1 second. How they send somebody else to do your job and they got it done. They ain't have to ask no questions, but you was doing too much. No answer the thought process, but then I'm being blamed for something because someone didn't have common sense to do their job properly. How the manager walking back and forth apologizing. Only to realize that hold on 1 second. You did make sense. Finally, someone sees what I'm talking about. I gotta go. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. Humanity worthy. I gotta go. I need a nap. Now, your genuine love, respect. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. When your soul ain't for sale, they would never understand your existence. How you actually went within to understand self-control. When it came to discipline, you don't worship the devil, let alone. You ain't got an energy harvest of innocent people's energy. Good day, bad day, all misunderstanding day. You know how to respect your neighbor. And you don't have the destiny to swipe with anybody. You understood respect your neighbor days when you couldn't even see to understand your own love language. We all not the same when it comes to pain. No answer, thought about me. I gotta go. Now, your genuine love, respect. Thank you for your time. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. Humanity, you're worthy. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.